Hey guys, I am Suyog Savalkar and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about something that we cannot live without: social media. So without any further ado, let's get started. So guys, social media. We cannot live without it. Today I remember I almost restarted my mobile device after the WhatsApp was down for like 6 hours or 7 hours. I don't remember. But yeah, I restarted my device. Even I was like waiting for WhatsApp to start because there was like a lot of important chats there. Um, Coming to, if you like, there are, what is social media made up of? Social media is basically content, valuable content, bad content, good content. All things go around content. So if you want to be part of the community where only good content is there, go and check out my last video where I took name of 5 YouTubers who add such immense amount of value for free. You'll find it here somewhere. I don't know where it is. So yeah, today's video: social media. As an NVC, social media has a lot of benefits. It's not always bad, but you also have to know the bad side of social media. It has affected us in ways that maybe we don't even know about. Like, we are not sure like how it happens so naturally that you don't come to know the differences. Coming to first thing that is very important, we'll be making a separate video on it, which is called as instant gratification. And what is instant gratification is that it's, you can consider it as a process that gives you results immediately and your dopamine is released at the same time. So consider, in case of social media, I'll talk about the like button. That is a very powerful tool, a psychologically engineered tool by these big companies like Facebook. Whoever has invented it, it's psychologically engineered to keep you using the platform, because for them retention is the most important thing. Coming to the like button, the instant gratification. So what is instant gratification? Whenever someone clicks on the like button, you immediately receive the notification. That's instant, okay? And you feel the dopamine hit. Even I do feel. It's normal. It's not very different. So you feel the dopamine hit whenever someone likes your video, and it's like, wow, I got a like, and you get addicted to it. Not only you, but I also I was. So we get addicted. Oh, they're liking my post. They're liking me. Oh, that's something that is artificial, but yet it is psychologically engineered to keep us using the platform, to bring us back to the platform. And you get so used to that instant thing that in like the real world, things don't happen like that. So in social media, you just post. Consider it like a process. So you post something, you get likes immediately. That's it. But in real world, that's not the case. In real world, you can compare it with your studies, because most of who watch me are students. So I take the example of studies. You open a book. As soon as you start reading, you don't understand it at the very first. Maybe you will, but you don't finish it as instantly as you do in case of social media. That just takes a lot of time to understand, to complete the topic, and you find it really hard, because most of the majority of the time we are on social media, right? So the addiction of getting instant dopamine or instant happiness is not applicable in the real world, okay? So that's one of the biggest thing. And instant gratification can kill you. Like, believe me, instant gratification kills you. And we are going to make a separate video on instant gratification. The title is going to be why delayed gratification is really important. And nowadays there was like a very famous experiment by Stanford, where they created like, I guess this experiment was conducted with the help of marshmallows and kids below the age of 5. It's a super cool experiment. We're going to talk in the next video, but for now, consider instant gratification as a real killer in the real world. As I told, it's engineered, it's made to bring you back to the platform, and it affects you in ways you cannot imagine. So if you stay away from social media, or if you don't take it seriously, that there is a way to not take it seriously. Just consider it like you post it, but don't wait for the likes, don't wait for the comments. Like, I know it's very hard, but you have to do it, otherwise it's going to affect you in the real world, because things don't happen so instantly in the real world. So try to have delayed gratification. Try to read books instead of going to social media and watching reels. Now this may sound a bit like old school, but yeah, that really helps. Even I was watching, as I told, my social media time was like 4 to 5 hours a day before this, but now instead of that I just read books, and it has gone up to 32 minutes now. I've gotten back because I have to post all these videos and the upcoming videos on YouTube, Instagram. So my timing has gone up to 32 to 48 minutes now. But still, That's way less than 4 to 5 hours. So I have started reading books because that is what that is what needs patience to even understand a chapter or go through the chapter. Read books, they have a lot of wisdom in them. Instead of going and watching those reels, they really affect you. Okay, and there are also good and bad reels. So if you really want to watch reels, beside that, watch good reels. There are some informative reels. Not all reels are bad, or not all short videos are bad. Some short videos really have really good info, like the company's story went really, or what was the story of that entrepreneur. That are good reels. You can go with it. Coming to second, we'll talk about curiosity. Now, curiosity is what has brought us here since the beginning of the human race. Curiosity is the thing that has made people discover new things, to change the way we were before. If that was absent, we would actually be a nomad, or maybe we were still a tribe. We won't have such things like a fan there, or the light bulb you can see behind that. That's all of curiosity. Now, due to the invention of social media, curiosity has gone down. Now, again, not everyone is affected by this, but a lot of people are. Majority of people are. A lot of people take good content on social media, so you can be one of them. Maybe that has not affected you, but a lot of people are into the content that actually, like, pulls down your curiosity. Like, consider, I'll just give an example that is very close to all of us, I guess. Um, Coming to the like the example of JE and engineering, you see thousands posters. Before like social media, you used to see like 10 people around you. So it was like Sharma ji ka beta, Sharma ji ki beti, was somewhere around you. They were all your neighbors, and you used to see 10 people. And but now you can see thousands of people giving JE, thousands of posters coming up on the results, telling you that you have not succeeded in it, but these guys did, or maybe you have succeeded. If you have, congratulations, man. But if you don't succeed, they tell you, oh, you have not succeeded. And there are thousands of pictures. Now, when you see the scale today, you start comparing yourself with on social media, which is really bad. Don't do that, because not everyone is meant for the same life. Okay, everyone. I'll seriously tell this. Not everyone is meant for the same life. Take whatever you get. Don't waste your years in that. That's really a very bad idea. I was going to do that. My mom, dad saved me. Don't do such things. But where we were coming to those 1,000 photos. So you see thousands of people getting selected, and you say, oh man, these guys are getting selected. These guys are in the pictures, so I should be doing J. But did you even question yourself, like, did you really want to do it? Is engineering something that you wanted to do? I basically did the same thing. I got after 10th and got into JE, seeing like, oh, so many posters, they're getting such great attention and stuff like that, and I got into JE. Then actually when I didn't have my phone, and then I was like critical thinking, like, do I really want to do this? No, actually I didn't want to do it until the last year when I got into programming, and I really started loving computers. So that was the most we can see the most matching field to whatever I wanted. So that's why I'm into engineering, because there is no other field that could give me knowledge about the same field. So question yourself, don't run behind that. That's killing your curiosity. Or some people are doing that thing. There are a lot of people who said, this is how it's done. This is how it's done. That's why I'm doing it that way. But is that right? Is that even the way to go? No, that's not. So keep your curiosity. Stay away from social media. Kill your curiosity, and you won't. It won't happen in a day. So like you'll watch social media and say, so you were saying anything. I'm still curious. No, that won't happen. It will happen over a period of time, and you won't even understand that has happened. You'll not even understand that these things are affecting you. Well, I actually had to change my room. There was a lot of disturbance. There were some problems, so I had to change my room. Continuing with the third point, that is exploration. Believe me, guys, social media puts a barrier between you and exploration. So today, America, or there's something like Europe, just because human race has been into the what we can say, process of exploring constantly. Otherwise, there won't be such a process to such an extent where we today have like globalization. That won't be possible. Exploration is really important, and let me tell you how social media actually just destroys it completely. What social media actually does is, before that, just ask yourself a question: why do you go to Instagram? Or why do you go to Facebook? Or why do you go to any other social media available? The only reason is because you find content that matches you, or that is matching to your interests, right? If that wasn't the case, you would actually not go there. If there was not content that actually matches you, like consider you just search like how to make cakes on YouTube, you start getting recommendations on the same. That keeps you hooked onto YouTube because maybe probably you want to make a cake or you want to watch more recipes for tomorrow or something. That's a very good thing if you use it very well. Like in case you watch some really good courses, it will keep on recommending the same things. It's also good for YouTube. They have a Google business model there. It's good for Facebook. But at the same time, if your content is not right, everything comes to content is if you're watching the right content or not. If you really watch some content that's not really helpful, there's going to be another piece of content that it is going to suggest which is not going to be helpful, and it will just take away your time. And the other thing it affects, the other way it is going to affect is it gives you a closed mind approach to the world. Now consider there is a situation where there are two teams, one supports one opinion, other supports other opinion. Now if you support the opinion A, consider there are two opinions, A and B. Now if you support opinion A, you will only get content related to opinion A. You won't ever get or rarely would get content related to B, because Instagram or Facebook knows if they show you content that you don't like, you're not going to come there. You're going to get, you're not just going to be on the platform anymore. So you start thinking that there are only people who have an opinion A to a particular approach, or to a particular problem. There is an opinion B too. That's how close-minded it becomes. Like you can see a lot of people use it. There is something that went wrong. Some people say it was right. Some people say it's wrong. If you are from the right side, you'll only get to know about people from the right side, but you will never listen to others' opinion. That's why in real world you will start actually hating people because they are not listening or they are not on your side of opinion. So that's how it will affect your exploring power, or it will take you away from truths a lot of times, and it will just close down your exploration power. Like even consider one thing, like before you knew about Google, if you knew about Google, you had to go through a lot of books or you had to go through a lot of content. But today Google results are so awesome or so perfect that you just have to visit the first page and that's what you want, literally. But in a way it's stopping your exploring power. So instead of going to Google, just try to read books again. And it's not bad to go to Google. If you again search really good content in Google, it's really good because Google will keep on suggesting you. Searches will get more personalized for you, but again depends on like what content you watch. So be sure to watch my last video. And coming to the most important thing is time. Guys, it takes up a lot of time. Just consider my example. I was watching it for 4 to 5 hours. Now consider I watch it for 4 hours. Every day for 7 days takes away my 28 hours. 28 hours. Okay, and in that time I can learn a new skill. Literally, the longest video I came across for React, which is I'll talk about the program because that are the tutorials I watch, or I came for marketing, was around 10 hours. Just 10 hours, and I was wasting 28 hours in a week. If I would put it or channel it in something productive like this, I would actually have finished the course. And it can be same with you. We don't actually realize it. Even if you use it for 2 hours, it's just like 17. That's 7 into 2. That is 14 hours. That, again, the course is less than that. So really try to reduce our time. You're active on that. And yeah, also I would like to talk about a very important survey that was conducted internally in Facebook about Instagram's effect, how Instagram actually affects teenagers. Instagram in between took special efforts to bring teenagers on the platform, and it shows that teenagers actually feel bad about themselves once they start using Instagram. 68% of females who are teenagers actually reported that they feel really bad or they feel really low after using Instagram. Same with boys. I don't know the percentage, but this was one of the things that was conducted for only teenage girls. So this was reported by Wall Street Journal. You can find the article by just searching on Google. It's very famous. So Instagram affects a lot, and it won't really tell you. Like you won't see the news on Instagram itself. So try to explore how it affects. And today also, if you have noticed, you will always see people are always happy on Instagram. They're posting photos, they are traveling. But is their life really like that? You start doubting your life. Like, what am I doing in my life? Is my life really good? Is this the life that someone wants? No, guys, they are not living the life that they are putting on Instagram, because the photos they put are usually when they are happy, usually when they are doing that art. So if there is some football player, he'll only put pics playing football, or pics with his family. You'll always see, oh, he's so happy, and see me, I'm always depressed here, or I have to always go through hardships. No, they also go through hardships, but that is a platform that is created or only used when you're happy. So that will make you feel really low, but as you start using it less, you would stop caring about it, and you will stop seeing people traveling. And if you're quite tolerant, then it's okay. If you don't really feel bad, it's okay, but still try to lessen your time. So should you stop using social media? No, guys, be on social media. It's really important, because that's the way you're going to network with people. Change the way you use social media. Go towards good content. Go follow good pages on Instagram, or maybe the best thing is lessen your time on Instagram and come to LinkedIn and Twitter. Believe me, they are more productive. They're better, a hell better than these Facebook or Instagram. I don't say they are bad. They are really good. Again, if you have really good Facebook groups, or really follow some good Instagram pages, then you're always going to get really good recommendations. So be sure that you follow good content. So the conclusion is, social media is not bad. It's really helpful. It's a must in today's time. But the content that you follow, the content that you watch is really important. So and the conclusion can be come to Twitter and LinkedIn. That is way better. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is down in the description. Come and follow on Twitter. We can connect there. I share a lot of thoughts there on I had a startup that failed. So there were quite of learnings from that. I'm in development. I have completed my full stack development. I've been an intern at Switch for UI UX designing. I also share some tips there. So if you really want, you can connect with me on Twitter. You can ask me whatever you want. And with this, we'll end this video here. I hope you get something from this. You don't stop using social media. You start using it in a very productive, relatively good way from today. See you in the next video. Bye.